I'm back.
Hello friends, so what I'll be doing today is showing you how to install this servo using the servo motor mount and some special tip on how to install this, because in the manual they say to change the screw direction, but you'll have a nut on this side where the battery is. Alright, so I'm gonna show you my solution for that, alright, and I'm gonna show you how you install a servo on this. The servo I'm going to install is this 9iMod 20 kg digital brushless servo. This has 0.7 from 0 to 60 degrees without load at 7.4 volts, I believe. That's the voltage I will use it, but I'll try to put the specs on the screen. Alright, let's go into the video. First, we start removing the two screws that hold the receiver box in place. Like that. So, first thing, that screw that I was talking about. So they say that you have to turn this around, so this piece can fit here. Yeah, you see? It does hit that piece. So we'll have to turn this around, but that creates a problem because this will be on the side of the battery, like I told you. We use the wheel wrench to remove it. Alright, so my solution is to use these screws here. I'll put the link for them in the description, and the length I'll have to measure and check, I don't remember, and an M2 screw on the other side, like that, so you won't have the nut. This sometimes is a little bit difficult to start threading. You see, it will be flush on both sides. So yeah, that's my tip. Alright, let's put this in, like that, and the screw from here. This is a Phillips head screw, not an X, but you can buy M2 screw with an X if you want. When installing the small screw, as you can see, it won't interfere with the servo because of the small head. And on this side, I hope it's visible, it's flush, so it won't harm the batteries. Alright, and I'm just gonna use a dot of blue thread lock and thread it in. The other screw is an X on the other side. Done. And now it's flush on both sides. I'm gonna bring you in just to show you. On this side and on this side, you see, it stays flush. So that's a much better design that they thought on Rlaarlo. Now to install the servo, we'll have to install this new ball to thread. On my new arm I have a metal arm. I think it will be on the first one, but we'll try it. The only thing I found is this arm is a little bit tight when we are putting it in. I don't know. The plastic one that also comes in the bag, yeah, it's a little bit easier to put in. It will go in much easier. So the servo will go in like this. We have the arm that they sent in the back of the car, of the RC car, and this will be something like that. On the metal one, as it has two holes, it will be on the first hole, like that. So let's change the ball, put this one, I'll put blue thread lock in there. I'm just gonna test fit it. I'm gonna center the servo using my tool. This one, you just connect it to a 2S LiPo. You can use your stock ESC, but I don't have mine here, so I'll use this as I have this tool. And you just plug in the servo like that. You can test it. Yeah, it seems to be working good. I can put in neutral, which what I want, but you can test it on auto. So put it at neutral, turn it off. Now it's centered. This makes life easier, that's why I bought it. This costs around $5 US. Link will be on the screen if you're interested. And I will also put on there this cheap ESC from Dumbo RC, which cost also around 5 to 10 bucks. I can't remember, I bought this some time ago. Alright, so you have both of the links down there. I use it only for this. So links for this in the description if you're interested. And yeah, and for the CNHL website if you're interested as well. Alright, so now that is centered, as close to center as possible. I think this is the best we can get. So that's that. Yeah, the length of the arm, it's good. I think it's good. I don't need to shorten or lengthen the arm. Yeah, but when we turn it on, I'll be sure and I'll readjust if needed. So now let's stick this servo, let's thread it in and thread in the support. Alright, as I showed you, when removing, to mount this you have 2 screws. You'll have to use blue thread lock on this because this is an aluminum piece. It will have to be with blue thread lock. And be careful not to over tighten these screws because they are 1.5 millimeter hex. Alright, let's put the servo. Maybe I will have to turn the arm just a tiny bit more. Half turn. Yeah, half turn and it's good. Like that. The length is good. The servo is still centered, so I think will be good. I just have to put thread lock here. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Here, we have to put a screw here to keep this closed, and also they have this a tiny screw here to keep the arm tight, but the arm is pretty tight. Yeah, but I'm gonna put that screws. So before mounting the servo, use the rubber washers they sent you. These tiny rubber washers are to use here, like that, on all 4 corners. Now I put the thread lock. Done. Now I'll mount it on the car. Seems like I'll have to remove this because the screw heads are a bit too tall. Yeah, but it's just 4 screws. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, I unscrew it a little bit and I was able to put it in. Alright, servo installed. As I showed you, the tip is to use that screw and the other screw on both sides so you don't harm the battery. And yeah, if I didn't use that rubber and the washer, maybe I didn't need to remove these screws, but I prefer it like this. It's much more secure and it absorbs some of the impact on the rubber. So yeah, you just unscrew this. It's pretty easy. Alright, it's pretty well calibrated, but once I install the receiver and the transmitter, we'll see it better. Alright, I hope you liked the video. I hope it was helpful. If you have an Omni Terminator and are trying to install this upgraded servo, alright? If you did, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It does help my channel. If you like this type of RC content and want to continue to see this build, please subscribe to my channel, because in the next few days I'll be showing you how to put the motor and the ESC. Alright? So yeah, stay tuned for that. Once again, thanks very much for your company, your support. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.
I'll be back.